Alright, here I'm using my little tester to check the condition of the battery because I'm going to have to be cranking this over a lot trying to get it started. This is a Ford 1110, Japanese made. The owner, I bought this for $800. The owner said that somebody looked at it and said it had a broke piston rod. I didn't think it did. He does want it back if I can get it running. And so I just got it home, and I'm excited about getting it running. It's in sad shape, very dirty. My first thought would be that there's some issue with some valves, some loose valves, so I'm going to be adjusting the valves. If I remember correctly, it's like 0.004 for both the intake and exhaust. I was able to find a manual and downloaded that off of eBay for $4. It was sent to me, and I was able to do an online download. Just about everything is going to have to be gone through on this. Once I did get it started, it wasn't charging. Just all kinds of stuff. There was breakage to the front lift assembly. There's all kinds of leaks on the hydraulic cylinders in the front, and the lift arm in the back. Just leaks all over the place. It was really low on hydraulic fluid. The oil hadn't been changed in forever. The injectors were stuck, as I found out as I'm going through this. But here I'm just trying to start it a couple times. You'll get every now and then on this that it will sound good, and like with the prior owner said, it kind of gave him hope, but it never would start. He was running it in full throttle, which to me sounds a little odd because that RPM is over 3,000 RPM, which I don't like, but he was running it using a tiller, and it stopped and he couldn't get it started, and then he had somebody look at it and they said it was a broke piston rod because of kind of like a knocking sound. But I could tell as I was starting it over there at his house that they had put starter fluid in it. You can smell that smell, and so very more than likely they were getting that vapor lock sound. I did have to charge up this battery as it was somewhat low and wasn't turning and spinning really fast. This is just the beginning stages. It's really late right now, and so I'm not going to work on it that long. I'm going to take the valve cover off and then start doing some research on it. It is a Shibaru 0.7 liter motor. With these Japanese motors, diesels, I find some interesting things about how geo parts will fit. I ended up finding out that the Geo Metro alternator fits perfectly on this. Didn't even have to modify the mount at all, but ended up going back with the Ford's alternator after doing a deep cleaning and realizing that there was two fuses up underneath the dash that were blown. I'm not allowing the current going to the alternator to excite the windings to allow it to give forth its charging. And so after I told the guy that was probably what was one of the initial problems, was that number one, he was running it at full throttle, which I told him, I explained to him, you don't need to run 3,000, you don't need over 3,000 RPM to run your PTO. I suggested to him to keep it at 2,300. I hope he does after I get it back to him. But I did, again, I bought this for $800, and we'll try to get it going.